Sounds of the Yaller horn and the Skol chant echo throughout U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
In the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
In motion right, that's Metcalf. Back to Taylor on first down. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The rushing numbers for Taylor in last week's ball game. 13 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expected.
The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Make the fucking tackle, man. Get the fuck out of here.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 43. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Well, it's complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Back to throw. Harris. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Across the middle, he finds Robinson. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's third and 10.
It's third and 10. Come on.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on third downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
last week's game.
Good. Four touchdowns, one pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
You got the win, so you're going to give him another shot?
Give him another shot.
All right, I think the ratio is pretty.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vikings. John Robinson with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
This is caught by Robinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down. A gain of 15.
Looking to throw. Harris. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. This defense for the Vikings, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he's dropped just before.
Do that ball. Look at this. That's crazy.
For the line the game. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They try and sneak it here. And he will have a Broncos first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
26-yard line.
Alert! Alert! Here we go. Alert! Check the Eagles!
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2.
Ready?
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. That's complete to Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Second down and 6 now.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Harris. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll go with the keeper. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. A gain of 1 yard. And the Broncos first down.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Let's go now.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Denver.
Ready?
looking to throw. Harris. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Operating from the gun, Harris. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Back to throw, Harris. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. And his kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And he'll be out right at the 35. The Vikings offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
That's a gain of 6.
Here's Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard
Throwing.
line.
Love. Caught here right side. No. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
First down.
Come on, ready.
Robinson up the middle. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
That's a gain of 3.
And 3rd and 1 now. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he will have the Vikings first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Following the play here, now we've got an injury. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Ready, ready. 45. What?
Love now. And he will not be able to hang on to the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
And his kick here is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
To throw is Harris from the gun on 3rd down.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. He finds Robinson. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. They'll look to throw again.
Able to find his man, Kraft.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30.
That's good.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 30.
Back to throw again.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
It's a minute. Cereals in it.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Firing in that time, it was Nick Herbig. Credit him with a sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
2nd and 10.
To throw now. Here's Love. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dante Thornton with career touchdown number 75. And the Vikings come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute.
Time is outside corner.
Extra point splits the upper.
Time is.
And that pushes the
Is
lead
that?
up to 11.
The appointment. I got.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half.
They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked in each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free possession game.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready? Candy Lions.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
65.
Operating from the gun, Harris.
Yeah.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 4.
This is crazy. Where the fuck is the man at? Oh, awesome. Right there.
fifth catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
Misdirection's the key on this play. They line up with 3 receivers to the opposite side of the tight end, and they're all going to work their way across the field and let the tight end slip underneath against flow the other way. They're banking that he can get lost, and that's exactly what happened as they pick up a first down.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10.
Off the play fake. Harris. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
On the jump.
13 yards on the play. That's a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They go play action here on first down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Off play action. Harris.
Short throw. He's got Kraft.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Alert! Alert!
Now a handoff running to the middle. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
And his kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
112 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Boy, what would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Go ultra.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Fight. Let's be ready.
Now Love. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is taken in at the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
4 yards.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Dante Thornton with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Vikings are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings booming away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. DK Metcalf, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a two-point conversion. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Vikings offense and running back Bijan Robinson set to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They begin the drive with Robinson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Love looking to throw it. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Vikings. Dante Thornton, 53 yards. And the Vikings are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
2nd and 11. Short throw, he's got Kraft. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. The Broncos on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Broncos first down.
Looking to throw. Harris. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Broncos.
Back to throw. Harris. And he'll go down at the 28. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. He's got this complete to Robinson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Wan'Dale Robinson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So the lead trims down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. So the Vikings offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught at the 20. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Vikings, first down.
To the air again, Love.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
For Jalen Noel.
Here's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Here we go. Hut.
Robinson, he'll try the left side.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
And the Broncos are right back in this football game.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
Room past the 35.
And finally down at the 41-yard line.
They come up with one timeout and the 2-minute warning to work with. Here's first and 10. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Here's second and a yard.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson.
And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. Back to throw. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Keon Coleman
From 6 yards away.
And the Broncos have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that as he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Ready.
They start on the ground with Robinson here. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. First and 10. Back to Robinson now on first down.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
4 yards on the pickup.
Love.
Second and 6.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Partner, you get about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Here's Love. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Fourth down.
Well, the defense circling now. Fourth down and 7.
Ready. Shot. 52 blue.
Love looking to throw it.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down.
So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Here comes second down.
Here we go. Cut, cut.
Robinson with another carry. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that time out to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So it's all going to ride here on the left foot of their kicker. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And his kick is right there. It's good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. He hasn't missed a kick all year. Why would he start now?
That's a great question, isn't it? Well, maybe because that was the most nerve-wracking kick he had to attempt all year. But he knocked it through just like it was an easy chip shot.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. Here's first and 10.
Come on, come on.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty.